Guess what? If what you're wanting hasn't happened yet, keep going. Keep going. Be steadfast. This is an endurance race. It's an endurance race, everybody. We all want it to happen now. What is the thing that you're hoping for, praying for, visualizing? We all want it to happen right now. And yet we have to continue working on ourselves, staying focused, locked in, believing that the thing that you are trying to manifest, that the thing you are trying to bring about into your 3D reality, that vision, that your thing that you're imagining, the outcome that you desire, that it's going to take time. And you have to fall back on the divine timing of everything. I'm out here walking. It's beautiful. You see the geodome, this sunset over here. Whew, man. I love being out here at the ranch. And just, having to ground myself along this journey. Because it's ups and downs. The way I want to try and communicate to you is it's like learning how to be a big wave rider. This is life. We're energy, and energy is not constant. It's a frequency. So it has highs and lows. And so you have to learn how to cultivate these things in order to just persist. And also know, I'm going to tell you guys this. There's something I believe. If you're hurting, give yourself permission to hurt. Right? If yesterday or today was just an incredible day, so you're on this high and then just you go to bed and for whatever reason you're feeling sad, you're feeling alone and things haven't happened yet. Look at that, man. Give yourself permission to mourn, to cry, to be emotional, to be sad. You don't always have to just keep lifting yourself up. Lift, go. It's too much. I'm so excited though. Today, I found another arrowhead on the property. This shit's ancient out here. And I also found this really cool piece of pottery. This old stuff, man. Old ancient pottery here in northern New Mexico. And it just puts into perspective, time and age. And when you find relics like this, I think for me, it definitely helps me to just see perspective. And maybe not to take things for granted, the small things, but, to go back into the feelings of when you come off of a high, again, don't get so high and don't get so low, but do honor those feelings. Celebrate your wins. If you had an incredible day, an incredible weekend, you're feeling incredible, celebrate that. Not by doing self-destructive stuff, but just by doing more of the things that are giving you that frequency. But also know that on the other side of that, you might hit a little lull. And if you do, it's okay to mourn, to grieve, to express sadness, right? It's okay to do that. Just don't stay there. I know way too many people that they're grieving for forever. And it's like, we're really touchy-feely about the grieving stuff, where we kind of feel like, you can't put a time on it. And all that's true. You can't tell somebody how much time it should or should not take to grieve. But just know that there's a thing called acceptance that should be on the board. And you should give yourself permission to grieve, to be sad, especially if you've lost someone or something, or you're even just letting go of your old self. Give yourself permission to grieve. Process it, right? You'll go through the denial. You'll go through the bargaining and the anger and the depression. But get on to the other side of acceptance and know that this life happens so quick. Don't take it for granted, and don't spend your whole life grieving. Know the things you can change, know the things you have control over, and master those things. Give yourself permission to be a whole new version of yourself, to have whole new dreams. Right here, right now. Look at this shit, man. I never thought. I'm over here walking on a private 1 mile hiking trail. This is my property out here. 21 acres of beauty, majesty. Look at that. Look at that sunset. As nice as it gets. And, you know, I'm someone that lost it all and is getting it all back. But I'm getting it back this time the right way. It's not just hustle and grind. It's coming to my truth. Finding my truth. Not competing against others, but finding my truth. And in that, there are some things that I've lost along the way, and I mourn those things. And sometimes it hits me like a fucking bag of rocks. And it's okay to just pull back, go in, soothe yourself, be sad. Better than like going and saying, I feel so sad, let me go get wasted, let me go get high, let me go do something that isn't gonna serve you well. It's learning how to master your emotional state of being, how to emotionally self-regulate. Are you willing to give yourself permission to self-regulate, to know that you can't just be on the highest of highs? You do need to go and allow yourself some time to cry, to release. And especially as men, right? Men, I mean, there is a part of me that feels that, women will look at you different if you show those types of emotions. And it's their own false beliefs, their own, needing for hypergamy and for a protector saying, well, this man's too emotional for me. And that's a part of the healing process. And it's one of those things where I know a lot of guys, they are so pent up with frustration and pain. That's why we got 2,000 men on this planet every single day killing themselves, because they can't take the pain. They don't know how to process the feelings that they're having, and they don't know how to ask for help. Well, I'm here to help you. And you got to want to help yourself. I will walk out some of your life with you. I will be there for you. I will help you along your own journey. But you got to want it first. You got to be willing to show up. I mean, when I hit my rock bottom and I knew I needed help, was nothing going to stop me from getting the results, man. I was going to, it's kind of like, you guys remember that movie Fight Club? And they, like, the guy kept showing up at the house, go away, and they would just stand out there. You got to be resilient like that. You got to start doing all that you can to get the results you desire, to feel happy, to feel whole, to feel complete about yourself. And some of that may include some professional help, some therapy. Maybe it's even going into a rehab facility, checking yourself in. I mean, I don't know what's going to put a smile on your face and what's going to truly help to shift the inside of you other than you doing life on life's terms. Truly sitting in the pain, acknowledging it, honoring it, processing it, and releasing it. That's what's worked for me. And it still comes up the farther I go. Today, this weekend, highs, and then boom, man. And I've had so many things that have shown me that I'm on the right track, that everything is coming together. in perfect timing, but yet I can still get in my head, and I can still get in my heart and feel some discomfort and feel some residue. And yet I need to continue allowing for that to process. There's really nothing better for me on a day-to-day basis than kicking off my shoes and socks, getting out in the dirt, in the grass, breathing, listening to some positive affirmations, affirming myself, whatever it is for me to fill the low and rebuild myself up more whole, more complete than ever before. And I hope that you will start to explore and start to search on how to do the same. If you're hurting right now, if you're grieving, my heart goes out to you. I love you so much. I send you my love. I send you strength. I send you clarity. I send you a mind of sobriety, and I send you the will to get the help that you need in order to heal the pain that you're feeling inside. And so with that being said, please go out there and continue working on yourself, continue searching for the answers, continue believing that the vision that you have is right here, right now. But you have to trust divine timing, God's timing for you. Because there may be something you want, there may be somebody you want. And if you still have some work to do to truly be able to appreciate it, to not fall back into an old pattern, what sense would it make if you seen the healthiest relationship of your life, filling that relationship, and then for the person to show up, and yet you weren't ready for it, and you fell back into your old patterns, your own mindset, and you self-sabotage, right? Let's avoid that. Let's put in the work. Let's do what we need to truly receive our blessings, to receive the blessing in divine timing. Ask yourself this. What are you trying to force? What are you trying to control? It should take neither of those. It's the difference between chasing and attracting. Chasing and attracting. What are you chasing after, and what are you attracting? It's time for you to attract, to trust, to surrender. Surrender. And that takes big time faith, big time courage for you to surrender control. No matter how bad you want it. Release control of the timing, of the circumstances. Just hold steady your faith, your belief that if it's meant to be, it'll be, and let it be in divine timing. Trust God. I love you so much. Take care of yourself. Keep working on yourself and keep believing in your vision. Keep filling your vision as if it's now. But know that just keep working on yourself. Keep your nose to the grindstone, right? It doesn't have to be hard. It should be inspired. It should be a transformational process. You truly do want to be a whole nother version of yourself. And I can guarantee you that when it happens, whatever it is that you're desiring, dream life, dream partner, best version of yourself for the greatest good, whenever those things happen, it will be perfectly timed. And when you look back, you'll understand why you had to persevere and keep going, keep going. I love you guys. You know the drill. Results kill excuses. Because if it was easy, or if it was fast, we might screw it up. And you know it's not worth it. I love you. Greg's out.